I'd like to put you on to a couple of questions we've been taking. We've been taking them from emails when people knew you were coming on the program. Taking your emails. What would people like to clear up about their local community? And we've got quite a few on one specific topic at the moment.
Trousers.
I'd take this a little bit more seriously, if I were you. Okay. This issue has become an incomparable blight on the local area over the past few weeks. The people of Vernon-on-Sea want to know what is being done about gnomes in the local area.
Gnomes?
One here from Julie in Gris. What is being done about the influx of gnomes on Pelham High Street? They have been surrounding a digger and some sort of hole day and night for the last 3 weeks. What kind of treasure are they searching for down there? And she's put a PS at the end that just says, I am in tears whilst writing this.
So all I can say to Julie is that she need not worry, because the gnomes are actually there protecting locals from falling down the hole.
Right. I mean, have you started a dialogue with these gnomes? How can you tell? Because I've tried talking to these things. They're bloody awful, little orange pointy shaped bastards, and you can't get a word out of them. They will not communicate.
No, but I thought it was a well-known fact that generally when there is construction work in the area, that traffic cones would be surrounding the potential hazard.
I don't want to. I'm not here to talk about traffic cones. We're here to talk about gnomes. This is what the people of Vernon-on-Sea want to talk about. Gnomes.
Traffic gnomes. That's what I said. They're there. They wear orange coats.
Coats for gnomes.
Yes.
This is
of course
what
they do.
This is
of
what
course
the people.
They have to keep themselves safe as well as the public.
We are spending our tax pounds sterling bearing the Queen's face.
Does the safety of gnomes not concern you?
Frankly, it does not. We've got a one from Howarth here who lives in Lower Mastodon. The police response to the growth in gnome mischief has been abysmal. My daughter has recently become pregnant, congratulations, and told me it was due to a gnome she met at university. Scrap that, congratulations. I just made, he will not return her calls or Snapchats, and she thinks he may even be a member of ISIS. What do you have to say about that?
Well, what I have to say about that is that no two gnomes are the same. You can't pigeonhole gnomes into the good or bad category. Of course, our gnomes are wonderful, absolute little heroes, protecting our public from potential hazardousness.
I take umbrage with that.
Some gnomes have joined ISIS. I can't speak for them, and I cannot condone their behaviour, but that is the way it is. And quite frankly, we don't have a university in Vernon-on-Sea, so I cannot take responsibility for that, because it was clearly not in Vernon-on-Sea that she did meet this Mr. Gnome.
Well, maybe not, but the point still stands that she may now be pregnant with a half-human, half-gnome child. What's that going to look like? Is he going to be born with a pointy head? That will not be conducive to the womb of a woman.
It wouldn't, and I would say that she should do whatever she can to best protect herself. And I'm not going to try and persuade her to make any decisions, but she should do what she thinks is best.
Now, let me just say, try to put yourself into her shoes. Imagine, she's just had the child. She's lying there, all covered in, shit. And she goes to look at her baby, and it's got a full beard, and it's pulling down its trousers in a comical way. How would that make you feel?
It is common knowledge that I am barren, and...
Sorry, I thought your name was Barchester.
I wrote... Baron Barchester, and I wrote this down. You asked me a list of things that you could not talk about, and one of them was gnome children. And you've brought it down, and I'm afraid that I may have to wrap up this interview very soon.
I'm terribly sorry, but this is a point of personal anguish to myself as well. I'm very sorry that you can't have gnome children. But my garden has been decimated by these bloody bastards. And I feel for you. I really do. It must be the same kind of pain. I mean, my patio there's a dead bird strewn across it, like some kind of morbid brushstroke, you know? It looks like they have engaged in some sort of sex sport.
No, all I can say is that, do you really think that they do not also target my garden?
I mean...
My 4 acres.
I mean, if you're barren, they're probably staying away from your garden, if truth be told.
No. It's the worst part. They won't leave me alone. They won't stop rubbing it in my face.
Wait. They're rubbing your own garden in your face. Now that sounds biologically questionable.
They rip up the grass and they put it in my mouth while I sleep.
I mean, you're proving your own point. You need to get some people on this, Barchester. Come on.
I'm sorry.
Get a hold of yourself.
I need to deal with the gnomes. I've let you down. I've let you down, Vernon-on-Sea. I'm sorry.
Barchester. Barchester.
Sorry.
Calm down. Okay? Have a sip of Bisto. Okay. I think it's time to wrap up. We've got one last little we're here via Twitter.
Is it a fun one?
It's a nice little. It's a friendly one. We like to take both sides of the argument here. We've got one from Tammy in St. Jaundice. Why does everyone hate gnomes so much? I watched the Olympics the other day, which is my favourite television programme, and they were launching pointed spears at gnomes, which were placed on a field at 5-metre intervals. What the WTF is up with that? And then she's posted a GIF or GIF of some kind of sassy American.
And all I can say is, I think you need to find a new favourite TV programme, actually. What is your name? Tammy, wasn't it? Yes.
Tammy from St. Jaundice.
Tammy, have you
Tammy,
have you thought about watching maybe Emmerdale or?
Am I right in thinking that this is a police order? You are ordering her
to
Tammy
stop
watching the Olympics.
If you continue to watch the Olympics, I know I'm not technically allowed anymore to arrest people, but I will fucking come to your house and I will put shit through your letterbox and then I'm gonna write to the writers of Emmerdale and tell them that you've been watching the Olympics, and they'll be really sad.
Thank you, P.T. Barchester, for that lovely, calming afternoon debate here on Vernon Radio. Coming up next is Smells of the 70s with Peter Bean. Thank you very much. Yeah, Peter, yeah. Fancy a joint?